Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Danny, and I'm trying to do something a little bit different tonight. Actually, I'm gonna take my glasses off. Those are reading glasses. I don't really need them. So I wanted to take a second. It's Wednesday night. I've got the house to myself for just a few moments, and my family is at church tonight. I didn't get a chance to go with them. I had class, MTSU, and I finished up a class tonight. Took a test, and should get an A in supply chain management. Got an A in my business law class, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So I've basically finished my semester, and what I wanted to do while I had a minute was take a second and kind of do like an introductory video. I guess I've done 50 some odd, 54, 55, maybe more videos. So it's not like I'm a YouTube veteran, but you know, I'm getting more comfortable with doing the pack breaks and different things, and kind of explain my channel, explain my name, the name that I gave the channel, 12 Again, Sports and Outdoors. And basically what that derives from is I've got, my wife and I have 3 kids. My youngest is a boy, so I've got 2 girls and a boy, and my little boy turned 13 on New Year's Eve. And so going back to like last summer, so roughly a year ago, you know, I was starting to try to relate to him, you know, as a person. You know, I don't remember a whole lot about being 5, 6, 7 years old, but I remember a lot about being 12, 13, 14 years old. So, you know, about what my interests were, what I like to do. And so having said that, it started making things easier to relate to him, thinking about the stuff that I was into way back when. And as I was relating to that, you know, going back to that age, there were a few things that I was into pretty heavily. First and foremost was baseball card collecting. Just like most kids at the time, I started collecting in '87, got out around '91, so I spent 4 years collecting. But secondly to that, you know, outside of baseball card collecting, I was big time into outdoors, fishing in particular. And so in trying to relate that to my son, also, you know, I loved video games. Like a lot of kids, Legend of Zelda, Adventures of Link, and Super Mario Bros. And all that stuff. But, you know, I did that when it was snowing outside. When it wasn't, you know, I was sorting baseball cards, or I was going fishing, creek fishing, going to the lake, you know, whatever. And so, you know, this channel, what I was hoping to do was relate a little bit of that. Maybe get out with my son some and do some different things. And I kind of started doing these videos when it was still super cold outside, and so actually I started buying baseball cards, and it just kind of, I got sucked back into the hobby, and it's been a ball. And so the channel here lately, I guess all but one video has been baseball card related, about doing pack rips and box breaks, you know, whatever, and trying to learn a little bit about new cards versus old cards, and going on that journey, you know, learning it. And so anyhow, I was coming home from work one day, and I was, you know, had been thinking about doing a YouTube channel, and it just dawned on me, you know, the whole concept was about being 12 again, about trying to get in touch with the boy I was back then. What was my interest before things like jobs and money and, you know, education and career and marriage and children and, you know, all the stuff that goes along with being an adult got in the way. And it really boiled down to collecting baseball cards and getting outside and doing some things. So hopefully at some point, as it warms up and now that I'm out of school and whatever, we can get out and do some fishing videos and maybe herping. I love looking for snakes. I'm not the crazy person that likes to catch them and let them bite me and all that kind of stuff, but I equate catching a snake like a lot of people riding a roller coaster. It gets me excited. I'm very afraid of heights, so I don't do roller coasters. But catching a critter like that just gets my blood pumping. So anyhow, at some point I'd like to do something like that. We'll see. I know it seems like the name of the channel has been a bit confusing to people. And so that's why I wanted to kind of take a second and explain that, if you will. But at the same time, I wanted to do a few shout outs. I'm at, I think, 68 subs. Like I said, 50-something videos. And I wanted to take a second and give some thank yous and some shout outs to some folks, to some channels that have been very supportive to me with their watching the videos, getting my views up, giving me likes, leaving comments, especially. You know, and it seems like the longer you do this, the more involved you get with other channels, and it's been pretty cool. And so I got a list here, and you know, and forgive me if you're a supporter of the channel and I don't have you on here, but it's just something I made kind of quick, so I'm going to reference a list I have right here beside me. And so top of the list, I actually have John's sports cards. John, I've been watching your videos since probably November of last year. And you're up in Pittsburgh area. You've actually done some stuff up there through flea markets. But my favorite video that you've done is the Forbes Field thing, where you showed home plate and you went out and you showed the wall where Bill Mazeroski hit his home run in 1960. And you do great stuff. You're ripping neat stuff all the time, and you put out a lot of content, a lot of videos, and you're over 500 subs now, and you're doing great. And you've shown me some love here recently. You've pinned several of my comments that I've made. You've made comments on my channel. You're an encouragement, and it means a lot to a little guy with down here in Tennessee with 60-something subs, and I appreciate that, and I thank you. You're helping me gain confidence in this, and I just appreciate it. I'm trying to be sincere on this video. Another little guy I greatly appreciate is DMC Sports Cards. Guys, go check his channel. It's a young guy who does pack rip videos. He showcases some of his collection. You know, to be a young fella on YouTube and be as versed as he is at both baseball, he's a big Mets fan, and his baseball card IQ is incredible. He'll go through like a pharmacy box or whatever, and he'll tell you the years, and he knows the brands, and he knows the year that the card was put out, and even knows who from that set you ought to collect or whatever. So JB, man, you leave me a lot of comments. I appreciate it. You know, you were an early subscriber to the channel. Like, I mean, when I was in single digits, it seemed like, and you've been supportive. Sent you a little bit of mail. I'm just going to try and get you some more out, just because I dig your channel. You are the future of collecting. I mean, to be a young guy like you, if you can stay with it, man, you got a future in YouTube, no doubt. A few other channels, not in any kind of order, but I'm going to name a few. D's Card Break, DMC Sports, the Rookie Monster, the Beholder is a guy I've interacted with a little bit. I love his. It's a very unique channel. Joester's Cards and Coins. Joester, you're one of the most unique YouTubers there is. You just put out a video where you went to Las Vegas, I believe, and it's one of the most epic videos I have ever seen, where you did a blaster box rip, I think, where you were opening cards in different portions of the city or whatever. Just incredible, guys. You got to check that out. Nostalgic About Baseball, Andy. I love your just laid back vibe. I love the cards that you showcase on your channel, the pack rips you do. You're just very upbeat. You're very personable, and you're very supportive. You always comment back. You don't overlook anything. I appreciate that. Collectorholic. You've not been on the scene too long, but your channel is great. You open some really neat stuff. I think it's great, man. I love watching your videos. Back in the game collecting. You've not been on the. I actually just finished watching a video of yours that you just did. Left you a comment. You know, I won third place on your 50 sub giveaway a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Now you're at 190. So just incredible growth. Just sent you something in the mail. Hopefully, just as a thank you for sending me the cards. Hopefully you get that in the next few days. Couple more. Prizm 280. Guy's got a small channel, man, but does some great stuff. He's done a lot of Gypsy Queen stuff. He does a lot of stuff through the mail. Just a really cool channel of a guy that's putting out videos with great content. And he leaves a lot of comments. I see his comments on other people's channels. So, you know, get out there and give him some subs, man, and, you know, enjoy his content, enjoy his videos. He's doing it because he loves it, just like a lot of us are. You know, and so to be able to enjoy some success with it, that's not terrible. And Poor Man Stack has left me, you know, several comments, some back and forth stuff, and I appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Last guy I want to mention, last but not least, is Omyo Tenney. channel I came across not too long ago. I think you're up to 25 subs, man. You're a much better collector than I am. You're much better versed at stuff than I am. You guys, go check that channel out. Tell him 12 Again sent you. 12 Again Sports, whatever you want to call it, sent you. Go and sub his channel. The dude has done a few videos like showcasing his Derek Jeter collection. It's just incredible. He's done several like hobby boxes, blaster boxes, mega boxes. He's pulling some really cool cards. He does great content. I dig his videos. He actually gave me a shout out on one of the recent ones, and I appreciate that. So I'm trying to show you some love back. The dude should have 200 subs right now. I mean, his stuff is that good. So way better than me. And you know, I know that there's been others that have supported my channel. Baseball with Buttermilk, you're out there. I know you've not been putting videos out, but you know, we've got some back and forth. I've got cards in there right now I haven't opened yet that he has sent for me to bust open, and I'm gonna get on that. I've got some stuff in there from my parents. My dad is a big follower. Thank you, Dad. I appreciate it. My older brother watches my videos. So you know, I appreciate it. It's been so much fun. I look so forward to taking a minute and making videos and doing this. And it's just, you know, I didn't mean for this video to be this long. Having said that, probably won't do another one like this. I'm not super comfortable getting on camera. You know, Past is alive, John. Jabs, you're out there. I know you've been supportive of the channel as well. Sent you some mail once, and you know, called me out on camera, and you know, you got me some subs too, and I appreciate that. So guys, I know there are lots of others. There are lots of other big names out there in the game. It's just neat to be a part of this. It's neat to get the comments. It's neat to get to watch other people's videos and interact with people. You know, I'm looking forward to getting into more stuff and putting out more videos. Again, I'm having a ball with it, and I'm glad now that school is out that I'll have more time to do this. So you know, stay tuned for some more stuff. Hopefully we can get into some outdoor content. Hopefully we can, you know, you may not care at all about fishing videos, or snakes you may find them hideous, but I love the stuff and I hope I can get into that. So guys, as I said before, hitting the like button doesn't cost you a dime. Subbing to somebody's channel doesn't cost you a dime, but it means a ton to the people that you do that for. So if you take the time to watch a video, man, hit the like button. Give them a thumbs up for effort, if nothing else. If you like what's going on, or you think you can tell them something, teach them something, leave them a comment. Leave me a comment. And, you know, I hope to see more of you guys do some things on camera. I've got some ideas if we can get to 100 subs on what I'd like to do for a 100 sub giveaway. Kind of like a contest within a contest, if you will. So just stay tuned for that. We're 30 or so away. Maybe we can do that this summer if we can get that far. You know, let me know if you want to work on something together. I've got a few ideas that could affect a few channels. So hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment. And friends, we'll catch you on the next video. And I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks.